RIBA. As a Muslim, we have already been made known of its prohibition. However, it wasn't only Islam that has prohibited RIBA. There are several other religions that have also stated their rulings with regards to RIBA, such as Judaism, Buddhism, and Hinduism, as well as Christianity. Several scholars have made their contribution by speaking up on the prohibition of RIBA. For example, from Islam, Al-Ghazali and Ibn Taymiyyah, and from the Western perspective, Adam Smith as well as Aristotle. In Malaysia, we are introduced to the dual banking system, which is the Islamic finance as well as conventional finance. Therefore, we are familiarized with the two systems. The difference between the two financial systems will further be explored with regards to RIBA in the video. RIBA, which is used interchangeably with interest or usury, is a prohibited element in Islam. RIBA refers to the charged interest in loans. The prohibition of RIBA in Islam came down in 4 stages, namely in Surah Al-Rum, Surah An-Nisa, Surah Al-Imran, and also Surah Al-Baqarah. In Surah Al-Baqarah, the prohibition has been made final and absolute. Regardless of any amount of RIBA, it is strictly forbidden. Living in the world, we are using the conventional economics. Have you ever wondered, is Islam the only religion that has prohibited RIBA? What are the chances of other religions with regards to the RIBA? To our surprise, RIBA is also not permissible in Buddhism, Christianity, Judaism, as well as Hinduism. Charging of interest is one of the wrong likelihood. As per the Buddha, in the Bible, Jesus has mentioned that we should not expect an additional amount from money that you have lended out. According to the Hinduism, there are 2 takes on it. First, the Vashishta, who is one of the 7 great rishis, has mentioned that only 2 castes are condemned if they were to receive interest, which are the Brahmin and Kshatriya. Whereas the second take is, you should not be expecting anything worldly when you are doing something. This has been mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. This, as mentioned, refers to how if you are helping someone by loaning out them money, then you should not be expecting to make profit from it. And for the Jews, they have 2 perspectives on prohibition of RIBA, as mentioned in Old Testament. The first, the Jews are prohibited to charge interest among other Jews, but they are allowed to charge interest to people from other religions. And the second one is RIBA is prohibited regardless of who they are, as we have seen, as it been mentioned in the Old Testament. However, due to the first situation where they are only prohibited to charge interest among other Jews, they have been heavily involved in the money lending industry and has been known for it. 4 scholars have been picked to discuss the issue of RIBA. They are Al-Ghazali, Ibn Taymiyyah, Aristotle, and Adam Smith. Al-Ghazali is an 11th century Islamic scholar. He is a Persian polymath. One of his notable books is IIUM. He explained the function of money is used as a medium of exchange and measure of value. It cannot be used as a commodity. It deviates the money from the actual function of it. Money is a means to an end. It shouldn't be an end itself. Ibn Taymiyyah is a 12th century Islamic scholar. He is a Hanbali scholar. Like his father and grandfather, he agrees with the function of money as stated by Al-Ghazali. He is against the trading of money for profit, which means money is used as a commodity because, similar to as what has been said to Al-Ghazali, it deviates money from its true purpose. Money is only a tool used in transactions. Aristotle is a 5th century Greek scholar. According to him, Money is used as a medium of exchange, as a measure of value, and as a store of value. Usually goes against the nature of money. Money cannot breed money and it is barren. Therefore, imposing money usury is unnatural or contradicts with the natural law. Adam Smith, on the other hand, advocates for interest. He opposed a total prohibition on interest charges because he was certain that it will result in a higher interest rate than those found in unregulated loan markets. While he disagrees with the prohibition of RIBA, he has also advocated for an interest rate ceiling. His opinions contradict with the teaching of Christianity, and it was considered controversial in his time. Muslim scholars have come together to build an economic system that is consistent with the teaching of Islam. Olsen and Zubi opine that Islamic finance seeks to achieve equitable resources distribution and society prosperity, whereas the conventional finance is built upon capitalism. This is because in capitalism, there are issues of inequality that has been long debated. In capitalism, the accumulation of wealth is concentrated to a handful of people only. This makes the rich richer and makes the working class poorer or just remain at where they have been. Several of the problems in capitalism stems from interest, such as unemployment, inflation, and poverty. Islamic banking and finance was created to combat the problems caused by its interest rates. Interest rate is replaced with profit loss sharing in the Islamic finance industry. In conclusion, people have found ways to permit the implementation of interest in the economic system despite the clear prohibition that has been made in their religions. However, Muslims have been steadfast in their journey where they have developed an interest-free banking and financial system. This industry is relatively new as compared to the conventional ones, therefore further development is required. The Muslim countries should come together to promote the Islamic finance so the Western countries will follow suit upon looking at how it brings prosperity to the community.